What the business is, you two? Hey, this your boy Clarence over here, episode of Freedom. It's been a long while since I've made a trade. Ever since back when I've had uh, too many day trades. I made four trades, 4 day trades within a five rolling day period, right? Within five rolling business day cycle. So I kind of pulled back. And I honestly don't really want to do a ton of trading. I want to get over the PDT rule. That way I can be free to just trade, man, and just trade as much as I want. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and be able to thoroughly attack, you know what I mean, stocks when you got that chance to. You know what I'm saying? When you got a good setup, I want to be free to trade without the restriction of only 3 trades. So it's kind of had me pull back. Plus, I spend about 10 hours a day driving a truck. So I'm rarely in front of the market at the market open. Today happened to be one of those days when I was in front of the market at the market open. So I found something that was worth trading, squeezed in for a quick trade. Trade of the day was in SQBG, Sequential Brands Group, and I already got it pulled up. They had a little bit of news. I didn't know what Heelys was at first when I first read that information, but just getting into what the news was, Heelys, the original shoes with wheels, which is owned by Sequential Brands Group, is excited to announce a new collection with popular lifestyle footwear brand Reebok. That was about all I needed to see because I seen that it was the number one stock on the day. This thing, right about the time of the news, was just off to the races in the pre-market. Pre-market after hours has been booming, but that's not quite my specialty. So I stayed away from it. And if I look at the stocks and what they're doing on today, I can see that this thing is still the number one stock on the day. Me, I just like to play the best stocks. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really playing games with too much other stuff. I want to get in and out the best performing stocks of the day. And that's usually what I try to do. But anyway, so this thing is moving up free pre-market. And I first spotted it probably around where it's right at now, back at $11. Pre-market, man, this thing was running through 10. I'm wondering why. That's when I first came across the news. All right, yeah. See, these are a few orders that I canceled. An order at $13.90 that I canceled. An order at $14 that I canceled, right? Let's look at the time frames on those right quick. Just to show you pre-market. This is 922. You know what I'm saying? And at 922, let's make this big. 922, this thing was kind of, it was running into a consolidation phase. And I was telling myself I wanted to buy it right at the 9 EMA. So I first was eyeballing this thing around $14 over here as it's getting close to the 9. As the 9 EMA is catching up. I wanted to try to squeeze in then. I waited too long. This thing ended up pushing up higher. It wouldn't come back down or whatever. That's 926. 922 is actually like right here. And it came close. It came down somewhat close. Came down close to that mark, but my order didn't get filled. So I went ahead and canceled the order. The next one was at 942. See, because man, this stock just did some things coming out the blocks. The market opened. It dipped all the way down here to like 1372 in the volume weighted average price. That's why I first wanted to get in. I wanted to get in for a bounce off the volume weighted average price. Because I seen that it dipped down there once. You know what I'm saying? That's right at the market open. That's the first minute. I didn't try to do anything. But back over here, when it dipped to the volume weighted average price again, that's when I entered my order for $14 around 942. See that there? 942. My order didn't get filled, so I kind of waited a second. It jumped up without me and got halted again. This was the third halt. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not finna wait because I don't know what the stock is gonna do when it comes out of this halt. It can come out this hole and drop, gap down, be down here at $12, running away with my money. So I decided to pull out. I canceled the order. Order canceled. 2 cancel orders. But I did end up getting me a trade in. My first comma involved with a trade, man, that feel good. And it's crazy because I'm in and out in a few minutes, literally. In and out within a few minutes. It comes out this here hole. It dips, it's riding the VWAP again. So that's exactly where I wanted to get in. I missed my chance here. I seen it do it once. I don't think it's going to dip below the VWAP more than 3 times. The higher day was up around 1675 in the pre-market. I'm in at 1450 in this candle right about 954. And I immediately just, got out. Once this thing hit 1675, started having some resistance. I was thinking that, okay, it may not get back up here to 17 again. I'm going to go ahead and sell at 1675 and get on out of there. So I'm in at 1450, literally out, in and out. In and out, that's 2 minutes. I'm in at 1450, bouncing off the VWAP. And out as soon as it hit 1675. My order filled 1022, 1450. I wanted 500 shares. Out 2 minutes later, $1,124. I popped my combo cherry, and I'm through with it for the day. I was thinking about getting back in because I was like, man, this thing might run up to 20 with that news, but I don't know, and I don't want to get greedy. $1,000 in less than 5 minutes. I'm good. And that's using Etrade, where I have to enter the order, enter every single digit, not clicking on hotkeys. You know what I'm saying? Just typing it up, collecting my funds, get out the way. It looked like it could have been a beautiful short sale after that. See, and like, that's what I wanted to point out. That's what I was talking about. Like, I figured that this probably would be the last time it hit the VWAP successfully in this area, right where I bought in there. I figured that would probably be the last time it successfully hit the VWAP, because the next time it got halted right above the VWAP, it got beneath the VWAP, and it's no returning for this thing all day. Well, at least so far. As I'm waiting to get loaded, and I'll get back on the road. I say about 98% of my days, I don't get a chance to trade or be in front of the market. This was one of those days. So squeezed in a trade in a stock that's, man, it's made me sick that this stock could have been in this thing at $6 and out at 17. That could have been a beautiful trade. Same amount of shares, man. If I bought that bad boy at 6 and sold at 16, we looking at a fat trade. But I'll take it. I'll take it. That's why I want to be free to trade every day and not be playing with it. Because now I could be on the short side of this thing. Every one of these little bounces could be shorted. Sell it again right there. Pretty much where I bought at is holding as resistance. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I'll take my little lamb Herner and run with it. It's nice to have a comma and a trade in just a few minutes. It was another stock I was looking at, ALIN, that was up, and BPTH was one that was playing nicely. LMPX, I've traded that one before. Okay, so it has some dipping. It might be trying to bounce. It's bouncing off the 50 exponential moving average. 2 days of support right on top of that. First green day after a bunch of selling. 16%. First green days can be strong days to buy stocks. I guess that stock that I was looking at, ALIN, it was hot for a quick second. Was it ALIN? That's ALINA. This ain't it. It was like a $2 stock. It was a cheaper stock. This thing must have fallen completely off the map because it ain't even up here no more. But it was the only other stock that I was looking at. BPTH I was looking at because it had a nice spike this morning in the pre-market. But before the bell rang, this thing had already came back down. It was trying to get back up. Darn, the way that stock must have really fell off. It was AL. Okay, so I don't know where the stock that went to. The stock done died out. But either way it goes, collect me a little change, get out the way, get back on my day job. When I cross 25K, man, I think I'm going full time. I know I can do this. Hell, I mean, I know I can do this. Yeah, it's gonna be ups and downs, but I know I can do this. Hell, for a stack a day. You know, I want to be able to do that every day. And this is Pursuit of Freedom.